Hi everyone, this is Twix on for the Thousand Eyecast, and to my right I've got the Yuanji. Say hello. Okay. And on my left I've got Thranden.
Fuck off.
Thanks, that was a great welcome.
This
And
is a
hello.
great start with the kind of let's not try and swear too much, really, isn't it?
Yeah, we're
I
trying
did
to
not
keep
know
this
that was a
not
rule.
M-rated. Let's try and just keep this for everyone.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
I'm trying very hard to remember that I can't call the pair of you faggots anymore.
Okay, good.
Oh, wait.
Oh wait, you.
Whoops.
GG. Well played.
Yeah, but anyway, this was just a little idea that I had the other day. I've kind of been talking it over with the other two. It's really just to keep you up to date on events if you've missed them, you've been busy during the week, other WoW news, and sneak peeks and maybe sometimes competition or two with some trading card loot up for grabs. And yeah, hopefully we'll make you laugh every now and then too. Right?
Maybe. Are we allowed to take part in these competitions? Or do
Maybe.
we count as staff?
I've not decided yet. So
I'm
yeah,
not sure how I feel about being called staff.
Stuff. Well, you kind of are, but oh well.
What would you rather be called?
Lord and master of all.
That's not going to happen.
No.
But first up, we've got our weekly wrap-up of this week's events, any guild happenings type thing. So we started our sort of quest in the hinterlands for our troll dude. He seems alright, I suppose. He seemed quite reasonable when we talked to him.
Well, reasonable than the shaman, at least.
Yeah, exactly. We pissed her off a bit, so she didn't really help us.
Somewhat,
I'm not going to
but
name any names.
Yeah, not naming names.
But we
Yeah.
pissed her off a little bit.
Yeah.
But we're gonna
Might even
go.
involve the druid.
We're gonna go collect some tablet fragments. Shut up, Thranden. And defense that's apparently meant to help them defend their village, sort of thing. Whether or not this is actually going to help us or not, I'm not too sure at the moment. Obviously, I'm not the one running these events, but are you, Andy,
Well-
there scheming away? Might have a few ideas.
Well, the ice can always get an idea for what's going to happen by looking at the rubbings that Jan's collecting.
Oh, yeah, see, there we go. Good
They can
opportunity to learn there.
Think outside the box, people.
Start making those connections, I think.
Yeah.
But we'll also use this segment to give a few in-character thoughts on what's been happening recently. I think we've got some interesting things coming up. Obviously, I also play Hikamori, so I've got a few opinions I'm going to share with you right now. She's been pretty happy with what Kathumi's been doing, so he's been sort of taking care of the new kids, providing decent and pretty clever advice, really, when it comes down to it. So if you are listening through me, keep it up. We're happy. Soon you'll have something. I promise.
You are a
Gifts.
true eye.
We like you.
From a event point of view, I've also quite liked him this week. 'Cause he's provided some very fun things to play with, like the storm
Yes,
and
absolutely.
the assassination.
Yeah, of course.
He's doing very well.
He is. So we're also going to use this point to introduce our new thing called Eye of the Week. Hopefully we'll get to do this every week. Obviously if we've not got events as often as we do, it might be postponed or something like that. But we just want to say thanks to Kathumi this week and keep it up. And you other guys best catch up with him, really. He's got a head start.
1 point ahead of everyone else.
Yeah,
Not that we're
absolutely.
counting.
Not that we're counting,
No.
no.
Those two aren't. I am.
But,
We've
yeah,
also got some other interesting things happening soon enough, but we'll talk about that at the end, I think.
raiding team.
Yeah.
Woo, woo.
Half-Life 3 confirmed. Next up, we've got our Q&A section, but we don't really have any questions. I mean, we've had one from an anonymous, but I'm going to try and keep all these together next week, and just try and use as many as we can. Also, to maybe have an incentive for you guys, I'm offering either a little Landro's Lichling, I think it's called. That's the one, Lichling.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Or a little XT loot card, so you get a nice little pet that can run around after you. They're pretty powerful in pet battles as well. So the best question, in my opinion, maybe have some other opinions. I'm not sure. Again, something I need to decide. We'll learn one of those. you can pick them up usually for about £5. So I think that's a good reward. Do you think, guys?
Yeah, that's reasonable.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
I know.
I'm glad.
Everyone loves pets.
I love pets. I think
And
only
who
Mark,
doesn't?
only
doesn't want
Mark
a
has
baby
more pets
lich?
than me.
Exactly.
Mark, if you're listening, I'm coming for you. I'm coming.
Slowly
yeah,
but surely.
Q&A section. I've also got a link for you guys. It's ask.fm, and our profile is the Thousand Eyes. So any questions, just pop them on there. I look daily, and I add them to my lists that I've got. Next week, I'll read a few out with you guys, whoever we've got on.
Assuming that we have more than one question.
Well, if not, then we'll talk about something else, maybe.
We could always actually, to spitball ideas actually in the thing now, we could actually open this up and kind of advertise it to people like Convocation of Elendrila and other friends that we have.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
Kind of.
I don't see why not. I mean, if
Yeah,
they
they
want
might
to get to know
have
us a bit,
questions.
that could work. Why not? Give it a go. See what this one want to say.
We might actually listen to those filthy elves.
It's a rare thing, isn't it?
It
Doesn't happen
happens
every day.
once in the blue moon, but it does happen.
Yeah, absolutely.
We love you, COE. Don't hurt us.
Please.
But don't mind control us off a cliff or anything.
Yeah, right. They're so powerful, aren't they? I'm kind of
With their-
envious.
With their mind control.
Yeah. Yeah, Q&A section. We'll move on. There got a little thing called story time that I was thought would be quite cool. Where we just give a sort of insight into our characters' backstories, really. You know, sometimes guild history. Obviously, a lot's happened, and you guys haven't been there all the way. Well, some.
I have, but
You have. You're an old
I've been
timer.
here for like 5.5 years now,
You're an old timer. And you know, maybe if we're getting a bit bored of our characters talking about them, we could talk about lore characters. You know, give some backstory on Thrall or Garrosh. You know, something that we all like. Yeah, okay.
And Blood.
And yes, yeah, I like talking about him. He's cool.
We could just sit down for an hour and just discuss Cairn one week.
Oh, we could. Wouldn't you love that? I would.
Just sit in a corner and put on some like fake beards and stroke them.
Stroke them a lot and just go Ishnialo Pora. He's got such a good
Blossoms
voice.
of the earth, mother upon you.
Yes, exactly. Well, I'm going to talk about Hikamori's childhoods just a bit briefly, just a few minutes. Probably not even that. Just to let you guys know. But she basically started her life out as most Tauren do. She was in a family in the Barrens, which was about 30 years ago, about 34 if you want to be precise, but who's counting? And that was about the time of the First War, which is when the Orcs first came through the Dark Portal, which is kind of cool. When she was about 5-year-old, her father was getting a bit annoyed with her because she didn't really do anything. She just sat around moping all the time. Didn't really do much. You know, her elder sister was already pretty good with a bow. You know, when her parents were their age, they're already doing stuff. Really, Hikamori didn't like that very much, so she ran away. As she was running, she got attacked by some animals and got hurt quite a bit, which is where the leg injury came from. But another Tauren, luckily for her, came and helped her out because they saw the attack. And then she went back to the other Tauren's camp and grew up there. And that's pretty much how she started her life. Which kind of sucks, but made her what she is today, I think.
But even I've learned something from that. I didn't know how she got the leg injury.
Well, there you go, now you know. Now you know. So yeah.
And the more you know.
I probably should have known that.
You probably
admittedly.
should have, really. But
Yeah.
oh well.
Brendan's
I'm not
banged
gonna...
Hikamori. You've not banged Twix. I mean,
Yeah.
if you have, that's not for me to judge you, but...
No.
I don't know even how that is possible. You know, it's quite a distance between us, you know.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Anyway,
I'm not going to go
let's
there.
move on. This is getting weird.
Let's keep this family rated.
Yeah, absolutely. It's E for everyone. E for everyone. Just remember.
Brandon's shillelagh can span the channel, let's put it that
Yeah,
way.
Absolutely.
Okay. Don't touch my shillelagh.
Don't give
But-
my horse leprosy.
Yeah.
Shouldn't use in jokes.
Let's keep in jokes to a
Yeah.
minimum. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. But final part for today. We've got a bit of a sneak peek for you guys, and I'm gonna say it's a pretty big thing. Like,
Pretty cool.
I can't really say that much because I think Yuanji might probably eat me. So I'm
Well,
I'm
yeah,
gonna be,
I'm going to be seeing you soon, so
Yeah,
I'm going to bring my knife down if you say anything.
I'm going to be careful with what I'm saying because you're going to see me on Sunday, and this is Wednesday currently, just for you guys to know.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to be just keep it low. Some structure changes are happening, so a few ranks are being shifted around, and we're introducing a new rank called Warden. And that rank is really for people who we find that we can trust quite a lot. And their aim is to sort of look out for the dibbons in the eyes. So a new person comes in, say our new warden, whoever that may be, is going to look out for them, give them their eye trial so they can progress through the guild.
They're also going to act as sort of a first point of call for new recruits as well. So they're going to be like a bit of a cross between, say, a recruitment officer and the individual who then handles them through their beginning.
Any thoughts on who we could possibly get for this role? I mean, obviously you don't want to say too much, but have you got any names in your heads? Any names
there are
in your
definitely
heads?
a few around. There are a few people I'm sure that we all three of us have been looking at and kind of thinking, yeah, you can do stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I think I probably mentioned maybe a bit too much earlier on.
Maybe,
but I think we've got some good things coming.
We've definitely got some people who can fill in that role.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
the redefined roles as well.
Yeah. I'm also going to say, again, I might get stabbed for this, but there is going to be some new leadership. So a new head honcho that's not Marg.
Dun dun dun.
Exactly.
Holy crap.
That's not Marg and not me.
Exactly.
For
yeah.
once.
So it's someone entirely new for it's been what 3-4 years.
Something like that. God knows.
Yeah. It's been a while since we've not had either Marg or Yuanji in charge.
Yeah.
So yeah, watch this space. Exciting times in the eyes.
I will also just throw in demotions for everybody. Probably not people listening. Well, probably people listening.
Maybe people listening.
Yeah, there will be many demotions in the eyes.
We're just going to try and smooth everything out. So we're not going to try and just keep there's loads and loads of people in the top roles. We're just trying to limit that down to a few. So obviously we've had quite a lot of events recently where we've had like 4 or 5 head leadership, but only one eye turn up. And obviously you can't always have the greatest time in that kind of setup.
When everyone's equal in power, then no one has power.
Exactly, that's right.
Yeah.
Ultimately, why as well, we are making these changes in leadership to give the eyes a more definitive leadership.
Yeah, I mean we didn't exactly
at least in character
prove ourselves in Ashenvale, and I think we did need a bit of a shake-up when it came down to it. Maybe those who didn't know or haven't been there, who weren't here, we went to Ashenvale to help out in the rebellion, except we didn't really help out.
We
pretty
goofed.
much every time we went to do something, someone got into a fight with another eye. At one point, I don't know how many of you have met our troll Dagjian. We love him to bits. We haven't seen him for a few days, so come back soon. I hope you're alive. But
Hopefully he'll hear this plea.
Yeah, he got stabbed by another member. I was pretty sure it was an accident due to a rolling.
But it was still an unfortunate
roll.
set.
But yeah, he got stabbed. And when it came down to it, we only kind of came in at the last minute, saved a few people, which kind of sucked.
And then got moaned at by Bane, and now we're in the hinterlands.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's pretty much one of the reasons why we're here. So yeah, that's pretty much it for my sides. Any of you two got anything to say?
Oh, I had something to say, but it's completely skipped my mind, so I'll probably say it next week.
Oh, well, we'll save it for next week then. That gives us something
Yeah.
to talk about then. Thranden?
Ooh, it gives us stuff to look forward to.
No.
No.
I don't have anything.
You've been very quiet.
That
This
was
makes
yeah.
a change.
Oh, no.
It makes a change, and I like
I know.
it.
Look, it's been a tough day.
Okay, I understand.
Shit has gone wrong.
I understand that. That's cool. But yeah, that's it for this week, I suppose. Then, planning to keep one of these every week. Maybe get some guest stars in. I know, obviously, you want to come back, Yuanji. Thranden, I assume at some point we'll get you again. Do a
At
rotation.
some point, how dare you?
I don't think you could keep me away from this.
Yeah, absolutely. I know.
I feel the need to sit here just like a Bond villain, just kind of making
Easily
sure that
done.
you don't say too
I
much.
feel the need to insult you all.
I could do without that, to be honest. So you're going. You're fired. But
What is this, The Apprentice?
well, hopefully we'll get some of you other guys in. Obviously, if you do want to be here, that's great. Just like send me a whisper, send me a mail, anything. Do our best to get you here. That'd be great. Obviously, again, get your Q&As coming in. We've got elite prizes to be won. And yeah, that's it for me. I'll see you in game.
Bye!
Goodbye.
You're so enthusiastic.
We need to work on the signing off.
I think we
I
do.
know, right?